Chapter 5, Focus Group Dilemma. The chapter was about someone who was over or supervising a nonprofit, and she came up with a tagline. And so the next step, she took the tagline and put it into a focus group for them to discuss or vote or come to mutual, is it mutual? Just come to a conclusion. So, but sadly for her, the focus group did not really come to the conclusion that she expected. It wasn't to her likings. They didn't really, side with her, or she didn't like the answers. So, so after realizing that focus group did not come to the conclusion that she was expecting, she, excuse me, she went back and fixed the results and gave out false information rather than the truth because it wasn't to her liking. The whole issue of the reading was basically the fact that the supervisor manipulated the manipulated the votes to her liking, and what would be the ethical way to approach the situation. If the boss or supervisor is the one doing the wrong, how do you approach a situation? If this is a job that you want or this is a job that you need, are you gonna really go up against the supervisor? This was Shelby's situation where she felt like, well, she was new, and she felt like she should have spoke up about the situation, and she wanted to speak up about the whole manipulating the focus groups, and the other people didn't really want to, didn't want to go up against the supervisor because one, they valued their job, like they were comfortable in their positions. They didn't want to go up against the supervisor because one, they have seniority over y'all, and that was their choice. They didn't want to go up against them, so that was their choice. I feel like this is very important for like anyone. I feel like anyone could come upon this situation when you have to pick whether you tell the truth or just act like you don't see anything when it comes to being in a job, because it doesn't even have to be specifically a big job. It could be working at a food place and you see them doing something they're not supposed to be doing, but this is your job and your supervisor is doing something they're not supposed to be doing. Are you going to tell on them and lose your job, or do you feel like you should hold back and keep your job because you need it? But it all depends on you which one you decide is the right way to go